So prayer gives us hope and strength. So let's invite our students from third year B Farm for singing prayer song.
महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दित महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दित महागणपतिं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं मारकोटि प्रकाशं शान्तं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं. Thank you.
So thank you. So culture is the soul of the society. So today we have a special classical dance performance by our students. I welcome third year B Pharmacy Rukmini to give an introduction about the dance.
Good morning, one and all. I am going to invite Nishita Krishna of third year B Farm and Dakshayani of second year B Farm. They are going to express about Lord Ganesha, who is the first god to be invoked at the beginning of the worship. Here the song Ekadantaya is one of the famous songs of Vishwavinayaka. It is an endearing song hailing the glories of Vinayaka. Let us savor the essence of his nectar and drink us fill the brim, and pray for him blessings and shower on us. Thank you.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे ಭುವನ ಪಾಲಿನಿದೆ ಅನಾಥ ರಕ್ಷಣ ವಿಧಿ ಕಾರಟೆ ಮೊರವಿನಿ ಚೇರವಟೆ.
Good morning, one and all. K. Maurika and K. Manasa of second year B Pharmacy are going to describe the glory of Lord Krishna and how beautiful the Gopika welcomes and Lord Krishna by her spiritual dance. He is the god of protection, compassion, tenderness and love. He is one of the most popular and widely reserved among Indian deities. He is the strength is in strong, wisdom in wise, beauty in the beautiful and dignities in the dignified. He is the life force in every life being. Thank you.
मधुरा पुरी सदन मृदु वदन मधुसूदन हि मधुरा पुरी सदन मृदु वदन मधुसूदन हि स्वागतं कृष्ण चरणागतं कृष्ण मधुरा पुरी सदन मृदु वदन मधुसूदन हि स्वागतं कृष्ण कृष्ण मुष्टिकासूरचानूरमल्ल मल्लविशारद मधुसूदन मर्दन कलिङ्गनर्दन गोकुलरक्षण सकल सुलक्षण देवा शिष्ट जनपाल सङ्कल्प कल्प कल्प शतकोटि समपराभवार मदन सुकुमार दैत्य संहार देवा मधुर मधुर हृदि साहस साहस व्रजयुवती जनमानस पूजित दप गरि पगरि सदसा
Kirdaka junuta, dimta. Kirdaka junuta, dimta. Kirdaka junuta, dumta. Dum ta na 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 dum dum ta na 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 dum dum agapa. Dum dum ta na na de ra na 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 dum dum agasa. Ragda dum da 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 di ra na 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 na. Da da gra da dum da gra da dum da gra da dum 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 da na 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 di ra na 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 dum. Kirta na di ra na. Gama gama ma gama ba ma ga sa ni sa. Kirta na di ra na. Gama gama ma gama ba ma ga sa ni sa. Kirta na di ra na. Gama gama ma gama ba ma ga sa ni sa. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead.
ta drum num ta drum ta dhalam ko tak tak ko da da gida 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 drum tak drum drum ta takita ta da ta drum gida drum ta ta num ta rum ta takita ta da gida gida ta ri ta dana ta drum ta dini ta da drum ta num ta rum ta dim ta gida gida dim ta gida ta drum dim da ta drum nam da ta drum tam ta kita dana ta gida dim ta gida ta drum dim da kita drum da kita drum ta drum da kita ta drum gida ta dum ta dana ta dana ta తత తరిగిడతికి తరి తత ధన తత జం తరి తన తద తరిగిడతికి 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 తదిం తరిగిడతికి తదిం తరిగిడతికి తదిం తరిగిడతికి జం తరిగిడతికి తంగిడతికి తరిగిడతికి దింగిడతికి తరిగిడతికి తొంగిడతికి తరిగిడతికి
Morning everyone. Now I would like to invite K. Harika of third year BA Pharmacy as Alivelu Manga. Alivelu Manga is a Hindu goddess and the concept of the deity Venkateshwara, a form of Vishnu. Alivelu Manga is also well known as Sri Padmavati, is goddess Lakshmi emerging from lotus. She is described as a daughter of Akasha Raja and an avatar of Lakshmi. Harika, as goddess Alivelu Manga, is going to express her feeling, displeasure, and we can see the sprinkling of her ornaments. Thank you.
Jum ta sajum taka jum taka tipi taka jum tajum taka jum
re ga
tanu ta jum sajum taka tipi taka jum tajum taka jum ta sajum taka jum taka tipi taka jum tajum taka jum
re ga
tanu ta dimmi takita takada tadana tana tajunu tajunu jonu ta dimmi takita takada ma tadi tana tajunu ta dimmi takita ta tadi tana tajunu ta dimmi takita ta satati tana tajunu ta dimmi takita tarigadum ta tarigadum ta ta
అలరులు కోరియగా
welcome, it shows the honor to welcome its established integrity. So firstly, I warmly and respectfully welcome our principal of VJ's College of Pharmacy, Dr. D. Narendra sir, who has been convener of this conference. I welcome you, sir. A man with a great vision and mission, an icon for hard work. He is our secretary and correspondent of VJ's College of Pharmacy and co-convener of this conference, Dr. NVV Jagan Mohan Reddy sir. Please come onto the stage. Welcome, Abbas. I consider it's a great honor to welcome Dean of VJ's College of Pharmacy, Dr. K. Srinivas sir. Please come onto the stage. I feel honored to invite the honorable chief guest, Professor Rajendra B. Kakde, Advisor 1 AACTE, New Delhi, Professor and Coordinator for Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Please come onto the stage. I would like to invite the guest of honor, Professor Nadendra Ramarao sir, Principal of Chalupati Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Dean Faculty of Acharya Nagarjuna University. Please welcome you, sir. Once again, heartily welcome to this conference. I feel happy to deliver welcome address in this conference. Main objective of this conference is with an aim to provide a unique platform for researchers, academicians, experts for renowned speakers from pharma field to share their knowledge on the theme of this conference, pain receptor to develop to treat a wide range of disease conditions. I'm extremely happy to welcome who are gathered here and online, around 500 delegates from 35 pharmacy colleges from different states participating in this conference. We received 70 research papers for poster and e-poster presentation in this scientific session. So, immense pleasure to introduce about our principal, sir. So immense pleasure to give an introduction about convener of this conference, Principal of VJ's College of Pharmacy, Dr. D. Narendra sir. He's completed his B.Pharm, M.Pharm, PharmD from Andhra University, Visakhapatnam. Sir also working as a General Secretary of APTA, AP State Branch. He always tried to provide a good learning and environment to the students. He always actively conducting curricular and extracurricular activities, conducting so many scientific conferences, faculty development programs, workshops for the benefit of staff and students in various pharmacy fields. Thank you, sir, for presence here. I welcome you, sir, to address this gathering.
Thank you, madam. Good morning, the dignitaries on the dais, the delegates who are present here, and the guests and colleagues of different institutions. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Rajendra Kakade, sir, the advisor 1 of AICTE, for accepting our invitation. And it's our we are very grateful for him because in spite of his busy schedule, he have attended the conference today. So, sir, if I have made any trouble, please forgive me, sir, because he is so busy. Till yesterday evening, he was in his office in Delhi. From then, he started travel to Bangalore to Rajahmundry. So, he reached today to Rajahmundry. So, I am very grateful to him. So, we are all blessed to have such a wonderful person here. Next comes to the senior most principal, so the best principal, who always see the success of his students through his 3 decades of his career, and known for and symbol of success in pharmacy career and a successful principal in the state, Dr. Nadendra Ramarao Garu, for kindly accepting our invitation. We are also grateful to you, sir, so for being here. So I thank our Dean, Dr. K. Srinivas Garu. Because of him, we are organizing this conference. He is the man behind this conference. We are grateful to you, sir. And also, not last but not the least, the man always try to improve the standards of the institution at any circumstances, Dr. NVV Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu. We are all fortunate to have you as our secretary and correspondent of this VJS Educational Society and also VJS College of Pharmacy. VJS means Veera Venkata Jagan Mohan Reddy's College of Pharmacy. He established this institution on behalf of his name. So many of you have not known what is VJ, Veera Venkata Jagan Mohan Reddy. So we are grateful to AICT office bearers for kindly providing the sponsorship to organize this 3 days conference. And this conference will definitely help the budding pharmacists and who are interested to do research in various aspects and emerging aspects of pharma field. So I thank all the delegates who have registered and who are attending the conference, either online mode or offline mode. Around 450 participants are registered for this conference. Around 250 are online participants and 200 are offline participants. So we thank all the principals who supported this conference. And I also request all the delegates to actively participate the 3 days conference. We are providing around 10 lectures by different personals who are having much more knowledge in the research in pharma field. So I thank all the resource persons who have accepted our invitation to be part of this conference. So I request all the delegates to participate the conference 3 days. So we are providing the prize money for winners. This prize money is only for students. First prize winner will receive a cash prize of 5,000. Second prize is 3,000. Third prize is 2,000. And fourth and fifth positions, they will be receiving 1,500 rupees for the best poster presentation. This is only for students. So I request all the delegates to utilize this opportunity. And I request Dr. NVV Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu to address the gatherings in this regard. Thank you, sir.
So immense pleasure to give brief introduction about the great visionary, Dr. NVV Jagan Mohan Reddy, sir. He is a co-convener of this conference and founder, secretary, correspondent of VJS College of Pharmacy. Sir completed his B.Pharm from University of Bangalore in the year 1996, completed his M.Pharm PhD from Andhra University, Visakhapatnam. He started a career with analytical chemist on-time pharma industry. Then after, sir was established Jan Biotech Private Limited, Hyderabad in the year 2000. So, sir served as a director for Jan Biotech Private Limited for 7 years period of time. After that, sir started VJS College of Pharmacy in the year 2007 to impact quality education, to offering value-based teaching and motivation for innovative research in pharmaceutical sciences. Sir gives a guidance to the graduate and postgraduate level to prepare students to meet the global healthcare aspects. He always believed excellence is a never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere efforts, and intelligent execution. He is committed to creating a best environment for the overall development of the college, staff, and students. Sir, please welcome sir to address this gathering.
I welcome all the delegates who have registered for this seminar, 3-day seminar in the offline mode and online mode. And my warm welcome to, I extend my warm welcome to Dr. Narendra, Principal, VJS College of Pharmacy, Dr. Srinivas Garu, Dean, VJS College of Pharmacy, and today's chief guest, Dr. Kakade Garu, who is from RTM Nagpur University. He is a professor there, and he is on deputation since last 3 years at AICT as advisor for the All India Council of Technical Education. Under his purview, all the engineering colleges comes under his purview. More than 10,000 colleges throughout India comes under his purview. He's not a small man, he's a very big man. Not only engineering, all the MBA colleges, all the technical institutes, MCA colleges, all the hotel management colleges, all comes under him. And there was a drastic change that he brought in the approval process of all these colleges. Unfortunately, till last year we were associated with the AICT, and now we are not associated with the AICT. In spite of his efforts, we couldn't, he was saying that we couldn't make it out. We couldn't convince his colleagues to, for the pharmacy profession to continue under AICTE. It is immense pleasure to have you, sir. And coming about the today's guest of honor, Dr. Nadal Namarao Garu, is a legendary personality in pharmacy in Andhra Pradesh. He has his own style of working. He never lets anybody down who approaches him for any kind of help. Though he just seems to belongs to pharmacy profession. If anybody approaches him, he just guides him in his own way, in a very simple and modest way, that how to improve our standards of our profession can be learned from him. It is very fortunate to have him here also for this 3 days event. Hope all the 3 days will be a very knowledgeable session for the professions of all the professionals of pharmacy. And one, I'm very concerned about the standards of the profession of pharmacy. All the stalwarts have become aged, and now it is the responsibility shoulders on all the youngsters or all the next coming generations to uplift the standards and perform better than what our teachers or senior professions have set. It is the responsibility of each and every pharmacist who has joined the course or who has passed out. There is a lot of pressure on you to raise the standards of the profession of pharmacy. So everybody should not only learn, but you have to learn in setting up high standards for the future of our profession. If the standards are let down, we'll be nowhere in the scenario. Now the pharmacists are sought all over the world, and we could able to overcome the pandemic corona only because of all the medical professionals of in which the pharmacists played a very major role. So we have to keep on improving ourselves. So participating in such kind of knowledgeable sessions, this kind of national seminars is very, very important. So we keep on encouraging the students to participate in them, and we also encourage our students to participate elsewhere, wherever the programs are conducted. We are ever ready to support our students, our teachers, everybody. So hope you have a great session of this knowledgeable 3 days ahead. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. I invite Mr. V. Marty, sir, Associate Professor, VJS College of Pharmacy, to give introduction about Dean, sir.
Good morning, one and all. I am Maruti Valluru, working as Associate Professor, Department of Pharmacology, VJS College of Pharmacy. Now, I would like to give a short introduction about Dr. Kolli Srinivas sir. Dr. Kolli Srinivas sir is presently working as a Dean, PG courses in our VJS College of Pharmacy. Srinivas sir done his PhD in the year 2002 from Berhampur University, M.Pharm in the year 1990 from Andhra University, and B.Pharm in the year 1985 from same Andhra University. Srinivas sir had tremendous professional experience in the field of pharmacy. He worked professor and principal, Sri Vasavi Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, professor and principal, Sri Venkateswara College of Pharmacy at Cherla, Srikakulam, reader, Roland Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Berhampur, senior lecturer and principal, the Pharmaceutical College, Barapuli, Baragar. Srinivas sir guided 8 PhD scholars. At present, 2 of the PhD scholars working under him. Srinivas sir published many research papers in Indian Journal of Natural Products, Asian Journal of Chemistry, International Journal of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Research, International Journal of Pharmacology and Toxicology. Dr. Kolli Srinivas sir also presented his research papers in Indian Pharmaceutical Congress, Hyderabad, Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India, Nagpur. He served as a member in various organizations such as Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India, Indian Hospital Pharmacy Association, Indian Pharmaceutical Association, and Indian Society of Pharmacognosy. Now I would like to, I would invite Dr. Kolli Srinivas sir to address the gathering.
Good morning, all of you. My dear students and the delegates who are registered for this conference, that is at the outset, the distinguished guests on the stage, my dear colleague, faculty members, the management, the principal of this institution, and those who are registered offline, and we're all welcoming to the conference, which is sponsored by All India Council for Technical Education. The today's distinguished guest, Kakate Garu, the advisor one from AICT, and is all the way has taken pain and attended the program. And we are very much grateful to him. And the distinguished guest, our Professor N. Nadendra Ramara Garu, Principal Sri Chalpati College of Pharmacy. So I need not explain much about them because he is well-known persons all over the state, even in India also. Because the college which has started in 2004, what I remember, Chalpati, now it is autonomous institution. It gone to the so many heights under his leadership. I have seen many a times the college, every year there is a development in the college. That is his charming and his abilities and his administration qualities should not be compared with anybody. He is a unique personality. should not have a comparison with anybody. He has his own style of administration. That I don't feel, and in my case, I never mind it where it is. I have not observed anywhere so far. Anyhow, I am very much thankful for him, his gesture to attend this program. So my main concept is the particular motto of the seminar. The pain receptors to develop physiological process to treat many diseases. That was hidden there. It was not been showing in the poster. So pain receptors to develop the physiological process to treat many diseases. My intention is, being a pharmacognosy man, have taken a topic from the pungent principles of capsicum annum and the peppermint and other pungent principles to have the pain receptors to combine with the genes of new gene therapy and to replace the opioid analgesics. It's not all the way, not been so far, not been identified, but some of the cases, in case of arthritis, this was successfully tested, particularly the capsaicin, which is obtained from capsicum annum, which is a pungent principle in connection with the transient receptors, and which makes the person cure of the diseases. Similar way, because you might have known, cinchona as such, if you take it, you will get a chance to get a malaria disease. But same cinchona, if you take it, it can work as a anti-malarial. So the concept is in the same case, all the pungent principles which are having the searching for gene and receptors, and it will act on the human body. It will cure many of the diseases, including arthritis and acute pain and everything. So all these will be combinedly will give one presentation combining of all these pungent principles which are volatile in nature, and they have a chance to treat many of the disease conditions, to replace opioid analgesics, which are widely accepted so far by the human beings for different acute pains or severe pains or normal pains is concerned. So this is the main idea of taking the concept basing on the active principles which are being attached to the genes, and this therapy is widely investigated by the scientists who got the Nobel Prize also in USA, and that was a matter I have taken. And apart from that, so far we have so many active principles like mustard oil obtained from mustard seeds, allicin from garlic, and like active principles that have been tested for longer period, and to treat, to identify, to carry these pain receptors in the form of treatment after finding a suitable gene. And accordingly, it is also been identified the venom of the snake. That the venom of the snake is also been tried many a times. It is also successful in the treatment of many diseases, particularly pains, relief of pains and chronic pains and everything. So this is the main concept. We'll go to the, after a little while, we'll go for a presentation compiling of all these information relating to how these pungent principles will attach to the genes, and how they will be fruitful in treating that disease conditions. With these few words, I'll just take up the leave, and I'll thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful words. I invite Ms. V. Swati, Assistant Professor from VJS College of Pharmacy, to give introduction about Nadendra Ramarao, sir.
A very pleasant morning to all the dignitaries, guests and delegates. My name is Swati Varri, Assistant Professor, Department of Pharmaceutics. I feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to all delegates and guests presented here for this great session. I am profusely elated to take an opportunity to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. Ramarao Nadendra Garu, the man of distinct vision and fountainhead of illuminating ideas, an idol of knowledge and experience, and inspiration to all of us. On behalf of our management, I thank him for providing his gracious presence to join us today. He is Professor and Principal of Chalapati Institutions of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Dean Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Department at Acharya Nagarjuna University. He completed his D-Pharmacy in year 1983 from Board of Examining Authority, Karnataka, and B-Pharmacy in the year 1987 from Gulbarga University, and M-Pharmacy in the year 1990 from BITS Bilani, specialized in pharmaceutics, and done his PhD in biotechnology in the year 2000 from JNTU, Hyderabad. He has taken 3 fellowships from Institution of Chemists, Calcutta, Association of Biotechnology and Pharmaceuticals, Guntur, and Academy of Sciences, Amravati. He is having total of 33 years of teaching experience and 24 years of research experience. He has very strong research background with 208 research papers which were published in national and international journals, and mostly those are UGS approved index journals like Web of Sciences and Scopus Embasys with 3057 citations. Till now he has 3 granted patents and 9 in-process patent applications. He received sponsorships for his research from various organizations like MSME, UGC, AICTE, Bio4 Indian Pharmaceuticals, Darwin Research Laboratories, ANI Generics, CERB, and PCI. Ramarao sir authored 5 books which were titled as Medicinal Chemistry 2nd Revised Edition, Pharmaceutical Organic Chemistry Part 1 and Part 2, Principles of Pharmaceutical Organic Chemistry, Principles of Pharmaceutical Medicinal Chemistry. He was the recipient of many awards, medals and prizes, notably state and national level. He was awarded as Quality Assurance of Cell of AP State Council of Higher Education in 2023. And he for securing 77 NIRF ranking and NAC A+ grade. He won Heartfulness Professor Award in 2020 and Researcher of the Year Award for his dedication and commitment to research in natural products in the year 2019. He won Best Teacher Award 2 times in the year 1998 and 2017. He also received Vidya Siromani Award from Scoremore Foundation and Corona Memorial Prize for Best Research Paper published in Aicet years. He is a life member of APTI, IPA, FIC, and registered AP State Pharmacy Council. He has guided 30 research scholars for their research work in their PhDs. He presented many of his research papers and citations in various seminar conferences, symposia, workshops, and its publications in conference proceedings and edited volumes. He is very passionate and dedicated to his work and brought many accreditations, approvals, and recognitions during the tenure as principal of Chalapati Institutions of Pharmaceutical Sciences. He contributed and developed Chalapati Institutions under his leadership that has great research facilities and outcomes. Now I am very much delighted to invite Dr. Ramarao sir, our guest of honor, who is a man of principles and symbol of honesty. Now I request you, sir, to address the gathering.
A very good morning. Respected dignitaries over the dais, off the dais, my dear students, and other faculty members of the various other institutions and this institution. And over the dais, and all speakers expressed about the legendary personality who is very well known in India, who is Dr. Rajendra Kakade garu. And not only as a AICT advisor, but also as a teacher and as a researcher. And when yesterday I Googled, I got his entire research areas and his personality and his involvement in the pharmacy profession and his commitment towards the development of the pharmacy profession. As Dr. Narendra was explaining, till yesterday night he was in the office and coming over here from one end to the other end of India and addressing the students. That one point shows his commitment towards the pharmacy profession. Your correspondent and secretary, Dr. Jagan Mohan Reddy garu, who happens to be from the pharmacy profession. You are all lucky and you are all fortunate because having a pharmacy graduate at the helm of the institution is definitely a fortunate opportunity who could able to provide each and every facility. But in all our institutions, because most of our management do not know about the pharmacy and the growth of the pharmacy profession, whenever we want to purchase one equipment or one instrument, we need to explain each and every background. But here probably Dr. Narendra may not have that, need not explain each and everything because he is also well versed. Dr. Jagan Mohan Reddy garu is also well versed in the pharmacy profession, who knows each and every point of the pharmacy profession. And because of that, he knows what is the requirement for a student, what is the requirement for faculty. Yesterday night when he was speaking about few of the points, I observed his integrity, his simplicity, and also his commitment towards the teachers. And that itself speaks about his quality towards the pharmacy profession. I know Dr. K. Srinivas, who is officiating as Dean of this institution since 2004 onwards, when both of us took as the principals in various institutions. We met at one place in Warangal for an examination for 1 hour or 2 hours hardly, I think. Since then, we have been continuing the friendship and we speak over a phone, not even very often, and rarely we used to speak. And I used to be jealous in several of the situations because he goes to the concept-oriented research. Several times I observed when he was working with other institutions also, he took the bottom of the concept. From that bottom of the concept, he extracts the research work and he continues his research work. And because of that, every year he used to get one or the other grant. And probably when I was, when speakers were explaining about this conference, and probably I came to, because our chief guest should know, maybe knowing, because this may be the last conference which is getting granted by All India Council for Technical Education, because we departed from the AICT, now we are linked with the PCA. And because of that, you are also fortunate, because a 3 days conference, it is very difficult. And that too, 3 days conference by combining with 35 institutions, delegates from 35 institutions, faculty from the other institutions, 500 delegates through online and offline, definitely it is going to be a challenging job to Dr. Narendra. And since this concept, since this conference wants to be organized from 30th onwards, and he asked me to be associated with this. And since then, for every week and every 10 days, he is keep on following up. And generally, we don't follow up like that. And continuously, he has been following up, and how much time he could able to contribute for that, and how much interest he has been showing with his students and with these delegates. And I would like to appreciate him. Dr. Venu and Dr. Dakshinamurthy from the principals of the pharmacy institutions and other faculty members and my dear students. At the outset, I would like to share two of my experiences or opinions from this dais. The institution, the VJS institution, has established in 2007. Almost you are at the age of 15 to 16 years, I think, 16 years. And I wish the institution to grow further and further and to reach the higher levels as a model research institution, and also to address several challenges of the students to go ahead with the pharmacy professions, with various degrees of the pharmacy professions by implementing national education policy. Now, we all know that the government of India has taken a challenge of introduction of the national education policy. National education policy is for our betterment, for our development, for our growth. And we need not wait till we get the national education policy. But generally what we used to do is, we used to confine our curriculum. Our curriculum fetch you only degree certificate, not anything else. Our curriculum will never fetch you your career. Your career has to build up on your own. To build up your career on your own, at the end of the 4 years, and all of a sudden, you cannot lay the road. Since the time of the joining in the first year B Pharmacy course, or at the second year level, or at the third or fourth year level, you used to expand your wings in such a way that you need to Google it and you need to go ahead with the MOOCs courses and various online courses. You should link up your pharmacy courses with artificial intelligence. When you mix up with your artificial intelligence and data sciences and algorithms, and then only you could able to expand your wings and you could able to reach more and more heights and you could able to go ahead. Don't think that it is difficult. Nowadays, whoever the students joining in the various courses, professional courses or degree courses, the students' mentality is a very broad-minded. You see, first year old, 1 year old boy or 1 year old girl is Googling and getting the information from the phone, getting the information from the computer or otherwise from the laptop or from the TV. That itself shows that the mind is what you call that is elaborating and getting the knowledge. And only the thing is, you have to gain the knowledge, various levels of the courses which is being available in the various sources. And all these conferences and seminars, you may think that seminar is not being brought over a night. They worked for almost 3 or 4 months. They drafted a project. That project is approved by the All India Council for Technical Education and by a team of the experts. Then it is approved. And all projects will never be approved. The project which has the concept oriented, which they feel that it goes to the minds of the students, then only the project will be approved. And so you don't feel that The pain is, everybody who used to feel the pain, and the pain is a oldest concept. Why this oldest concept? In the oldest concept only, most of the newer things are embedded. The pain receptors to treat a wide range of the diseases. You see, a single receptor which used to work with a number of the diseases, which used to cure a number of the diseases. A lot of concepts are getting involved. So the seminar or the conference is not created in a day or in a 2 days, almost a 3 months work. You all should involve in the seminar in such a way that put your notebook, write the point to point, and so that it goes to your mind. You share this knowledge with other students. By sharing the knowledge, you need not by heart, you need not reproduce. That is the way of the learning. Learning skills should be improved, not the teaching skills. Automatically teaching skills will be improved, but more of the learning skills should be improved. By improving the learning skills, your expectations and your discussion on various platforms and your domain knowledge, professional knowledge will be improved. And also these conferences and the seminars and automatically create a network among all your student group and among the various intellectuals. And you all get inspired by the speakers. You all get inspired by the personalities who came over here from the Delhi onwards. And every day they are not available. And you could able to grab the points. From those points we should develop. And these seminars and the conferences, not only this, and they also fetch you the knowledge, they also fetch you the how well we need to behave with the others and how will we need to adjust with the others. And so that you let you orient towards, after listening, after grasping all the ideas from these seminars, from the various seminars, let you note down the points and share with all other students, and also go to your laboratory. So during your laboratory work culture, you learn the things from the practicals, not from the theory. Theory everywhere it is available. If you Google one point, you get 100 lectures in the YouTube. You could able to listen a variety of the lectures. You could able to understand a variety of the lectures. One topic lecture could able to be available from the YouTube. Almost thousands of the lectures are available from the intellectuals from throughout the world. Now because of this COVID made us to utilize the various number of the resources. We should not, because every time we used to say that because of the COVID and our lives are spoiled. No doubt our life was spoiled, but even then the COVID taught us many of the advantages. The one more advantage is pharmacy profession has grown like anything. Now we could not able to get a good pharmacy candidate either for a teacher or for any organization. You see, nowadays NATCO, Reddy's, Hetero, Arabindo are coming towards the institutions. Where they are established in almost in Hyderabad. Hyderabad or Nellore or somewhere else they were established. They are coming from Hyderabad. They are entering into various, even from not only that, from Helen company, which is situating in Indore. Indore is coming towards the south area. So many pharmacy institutions are there in Indore. Indore itself may be having of 10 to 15, am I right, sir? 10 to 15 pharmacy institutions. Helen company needs a number of pharmacy graduates. They approached us, they are entering into the south also. Because nowadays good candidates are not available. Good candidates in the sense who has the fundamentals, who has the exposure towards the practicals, who has the sound knowledge. Don't think that the getting of the sound knowledge, we need to read. We need to read, we need to put our hard work, we need to sweat, and we need to understand. Nowadays, because of the enormous resources, these enormous resources were entered only because of the COVID. Because of these enormous resources, and we could able to grab this knowledge like anything and very, very easily, and which could able to be printed in your mind. And when you enter into the market, and you could able to grab the job market. And now, NATCO people are coming to the institution. Earlier, they used to have the gender discrimination. the NATCO or Arabindo, they used to ask the candidates of male candidates. Now, there is no discrimination. Now they changed their scenario. They are asking either male or female. Whoever wants to work a minimum of 2 to 3 years. They are paying, even for B Pharmacy graduate, they are paying 20,000 with accommodation, with food. You see, because I am not exaggerating the pharmaceutical company, opportunities are there. Not only here, even in abroad also, the drug safety management, then the drug safety associate, number of the posts are being available either in India or in abroad also. And because of the development in healthcare industry, parallelly as the pharmaceutical industry is elaborating and expanding its wings, and the healthcare industry is also elaborated. Because of the elaborating of the healthcare industry, and your B Pharmacy curriculum is enriched with pharmacy practice, enriched with pharmacovigilance, enriched with pathophysiology, and few of the topics related to that of the social and preventive pharmacy. Even in social and preventive pharmacy is not there even in the case of the PharmD curriculum. You are more advantageous. You should all be able to go ahead with the curriculum, learn the curriculum, not only the curriculum will fetch you the degree, beyond the curriculum you read. We need beyond the curriculum. Learning of the beyond curriculum, don't think that every time we have to by heart, we have to read, nothing else, nothing like that. Just understand, let you have a concept. Industry need only your concept. Industry doesn't ask you to rewrite the paragraphs together. Nobody is asking the paragraphs together to rewrite. Everything is simplified. Everything is simplified, and because of that you could be able to learn so many things, improve your learning skills on various platforms like this, and you could be able to learn your collaborative skills also, and you have a very good medicinal plants and plants in and around your institutions. And by taking the help of, because all your management and principal and dean, all are related to the natural products. And you could be able to link up your artificial intelligence with the natural products. You link up with that, and don't think that it is difficult and somebody should come, whoever studying, whoever inventing, whoever identifying, discovering the artificial intelligence, they are intelligent. Nobody is intelligent. Everybody is like you. Everybody's mind is like your mind, like my mind. Even your mind is very sharp. And all the minds of the front seaters or who sit on the dais are become blunt. And your minds are very, very sharp. You could be able to think broadly. And broadly you could be able to think, and you could be able to look at the artificial intelligence. No expert is available to teach the artificial intelligence in India, I think it. Nobody is there. The curriculum is entered. Even in BTech also artificial intelligence is there. There also no teacher. Computer science is learning and teaching. Why not you? We don't need that much mathematics and much computer knowledge. What we need is, as for our application, how AI should be implemented. By implementing the AI, even by taking one of our protein, by looking at the protein, we could be able to diagnose the pain, and we could be able to diagnose what type of the pain. For example, if I go to the hospital with my pain, and doctor should ask me, what type of the pain you have, where you are getting the pain, and all these things, because I am weeping with the pain, with the worst condition, and we are unable to explain all those things. In such cases, if AI is implemented, AI recognizes, immediately identifies which type of the pain. Is it the pain is from the heart? Is the pain is from the gallbladder? Is the pain is from the gastrointestinal tract? Is pain is from the stomach? What type of the pain could be able to be recognized? Immediately treatment can be initiated. Because of the delay in the process of this, and so many lives are, the lives are going away. To avoid this, only the way is now, the present scenario is artificial science and data science. Don't think that artificial intelligence is the property of the BTech. Now, because of the introduction of the NEP, nobody's, even for example, pharmacovigilance, what you call that, ADR associate they are taking. The associates is nobody is the properties of the pharmacy student. Even they take the BSc graduates and MSc graduates and MBBS graduates also. Whoever experts, whoever showed the interest, whoever is expertise, whoever is interest should able to participate, should able to solve the problem of the industry. That's what you could able to start. Don't think that it is a difficult. Everything is a difficult. When you start working, nothing will be difficult. Everything is easy. When other man is finding difficult, you also feel difficult. Don't think like that. You feel that I am energetic and I could able, let you feel the positive energy, full of positive energy, let you think and let you identify the natural products, and so many natural products are there. From the natural products, you start working with the research. Even you could able to go for the patents. Nowadays you see from ISFC college from Delhi, from Punjab, I think, sir. And they have been patenting, every month they used to give the patents, 1 or 2 patents. They say, we see the argon bath in our laboratory. They modified the argon bath, applied for the patent. Even if you have the viscometer, you modify the viscometer, let you have the new concept, you apply for the patent, you will get a patent. Let you learn the concept of the patent. You mix up various herbs and you could able to treat the diabetes, you could able to treat the hypertension, and so many natural products are being made available to treat our the diseases, chronic diseases, as well as a number of the diseases of the human being. You could able to go for the patenting. Not only the research fetch you only one point. After the research, you should go ahead with the patenting also. Then only we reach the more and higher heights. Don't stop with your B Pharmacy program. Let you go ahead till you get completion of the M Pharmacy. You spread your wings with the more of the MOOCs courses, learn with the other courses, even whether the institution says or not, whether the university curriculum is there or not, you go ahead and Google it, learn more, so many number of the courses that fetch you your resume, and also that fetch you the knowledge that gives you excellent life. With these few words, I thank all the delegates for the patient hearing, and also I thank the organizers and the management of the Vijay's College of Pharmacy and the principal of the Vijay's College of Pharmacy for inviting me here to address from this gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring words. I invite M. Spandana Madam, Assistant Professor, Vijay's College of Pharmacy, to give introduction about Professor Rajendra Kakade, sir.
Good afternoon, one and all. Honorable Chief Guest, distinguished delegates, speakers, and participants. I cordially invite you to National Conference on Pain Receptors to develop to treat a wide range of disease conditions. On behalf of Vijay's College of Pharmacy, here is Spandana, Assistant Professor in Pharmacology. Though we live in most advanced society, we face lot of challenges in around. Survival and sustenance is unpredictable in these conditions. We should be more knowledgeable in order to bring more insight to the present studies. Vijay's College hosted this conference to give more information about the pain receptors to develop to treat the wide range of disease conditions. We have one of the great personalities in our midst. He is none other than our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Rajendra Kakade, sir. Happy to have you, sir, with us. He is very humble, down to the earth, kind-hearted person. Despite his very busy schedule, he has given this day for us and came all the way from New Delhi. Thank you so much, sir, for your presence. Here I am standing to introduce him. He is an intense learner. He completed his B Pharmacy in the year of 1993 at RTM Nagpur University and completed his M Pharmacy in the year of 1995 at RTM Nagpur University and completed his PhD at RTM Nagpur University. Apart from this, he completed his BA English Literature at SGB Amravati University. He held the positions in Academic Council Member, RTM Nagpur University, Director, Rosa Center for Bioactives and Natural Products, Director, Technology Park, RTM Nagpur University, member of Board of Studies, RTM, Nagpur University, and KBC, North Maharashtra University. Member of CPCA Committee, Central Government. Coordinator, Patent Cell, RTM, Nagpur University. IQAC Core Committee Member, Chairman, Leadership and Management in NAC. He has a former Dean, Faculty of Interdisciplinary Studies. He works as Joint Secretary, APTA in Central Board, India. He has 28 years of teaching experience. He has 3 years of industrial experience in R&D department. He has given more than 122 publications. He guided 28 MPharm students and 7 PhD students. He has given 50 national postal presentations, 70 international postal presentations. He presented postal presentations at USA in the year of 2008 and Switzerland in the year of 2001. He also attended for 32 seminars and also attended for 4 short-term programs. He published a book on pharmaceutics in the year of 2019. And he also published another book of research methodology in the year of 2015. He is a life member of IPA and APTA Society for Ethnopharmacology, Vigyan Bharati. He worked as a principal investigator at DST Shrub Sponsor Project and also in the AICT Sponsored Project and in the University Research Project. He has a professional experience in Academic Council, Senate University, Perspective Plan Committee and in the PhD Center Granting. He also having professional experience in Autonomy Granting Committee, IQAC Interview Panel and DT Expert Member of Approval of Technical Institutional. For his excellence in teaching, he got the Best Teacher Award in 2016 by RTM Nagpur University. He got the Surya Gaurav Rashtriya Puraskar in 2022. He got the Best Teacher, Best Research Paper Award in 2017. He also acted as a resource person in more than 10 developmental staff programs in various universities. He also acted as judge in Avishkar at SRTM University. He also worked in the selection panel as a subject expert. He also worked as an examiner in different states for B Pharmacy and M Pharmacy and PhD. He also works as a member of Syllabus Constitutional Committee at RTM Nagpur University. He also works as an advisory editor and review for national and international journals. Such a great personality is in our midst. Now I invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Rajendra Kakade sir, to give his valuable words. So give him a big round of applause.
Thank you very much for a very nice introduction. But I'm a man on earth. So always keeping myself at a bottom level, not at the high level. So today's seminar on or national conference on pain receptor funded by All India Council for Technical Education, and I am here for inaugurating this program. The credit goes to your principal and your secretary, Narendra ji and Jagan Mohan Reddy ji. They are perceiving continuously, sir, you have to come here. I told I don't have time, and up to 30th I am very busy, very busy. He told me I will change the date. I will shift, sir, from 26 to 1st of this month. So I think he is perceiving very greatly, and I am also very humble to come here. And for the pharmacy profession, I am always there, where I am doing a great job for engineering management and all, as sir told that we are running the technical education, regulating the technical education in India. So I say, yes, I will come and inaugurate the conference. So my dear students, good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I welcome all the delegates who present for this conference, my dear students, and all the teachers and students who joined on virtual mode, online modes, because everything is online now. And I am promoting online everything. Because as I told in the morning, sir, when I joined this AICT as an advisor, so first my aim is to make a transparent system. So I closed down all the inspection, physical inspection in India. So we started online inspection of every institutions. It is all virtual and it is all recorded. There is no chance to go there, physical mode or manage, no, nothing. It is all recorded on the system. We make a system, perfect system. For today's program, the dignitaries on the dais, Secretary of the organization, Jagan Mohan Reddy ji, Nandila ji, Narendra ji, Srinivas ji, my friend Dakshinamurthy, Venugopal ji, we are together working for the nation. First, my target is work for the nation. Either I am working in the pharmacy or in the technical education. And I will tell you one thing about, sir has already mentioned about the pharmacy is not in the AICT purview. But I was there. From last 2 years, I am pursuing and keeping this pharmacy with the AICT only. But because of the Supreme Court's order, AICT refused to give the GPAT scholarships to the students, schemes to the teachers. Otherwise, we have the various schemes, a lot of schemes. The schemes for the students, schemes for the teachers, schemes for the institutions, scheme for the conferences, to upgrade the knowledge of the teachers, to upgrade the knowledge of the students, everything is there. But everyone knows why we are away from the AICT. Everyone knows. I don't want to disclose here why it is so. But we are always in favor of the pharmacy, being a chairman of the GPAT, being a chairman of all the exams which is done in the country. I'm heading all the examinations like CUT. All of you know CUT. Anyone knows CUT examination? You know UGC NET, Vriksh, JEE, Advanced, JEE Main. So for all these examinations, I'm heading India from the AICT. So these when we are doing, apart from that, because the person from the pharmacy, we can do anything. I assured that you, the people of pharmacy, you can do anything. This is the capability of our pharmacy students. We have management in our syllabus. We have engineering in our syllabus. We have law in our syllabus. So it is a multiple subjects in the pharmacy. So the person who did the pharmacy is able to do anything. As I am running this show of this AICT in a approval process, it is not a joke to give the approval to all the institutions, 10,000 institutions, everyone having the different problems. Dakshinamurthy sir knows, he's one of them. So every day the people are calling, every times I am on the phone, every times on the mail, every times, because continuously we have to sort out the problems. Because everyone, why anyone calls me? Because they are having the problems. So we are solving the problems. Our policy is very flexible. We are acting as a facilitator. As sir also told about the AI, ML and AIDS. From last 2 years, we have added this nomenclature in the syllabus of the engineering. About 17 nomenclatures we have added into the syllabus of the engineering. Why? There is a demand in the market, and how we are going to supply this type of the experts or engineers in the market. So we have added AI, ML, AIDS, cyber security, IoT, each and everything. But it is like a cream on the cone. If we have the ice cream and we have the cream on this ice cream like that. So 18 credits we have to do for this AI, ML and AI data science. 90% syllabus is same. 90% syllabus is same and 10% is there. And this industry pick up these students. Who is aware of this AI data science? I will also tell you how we are utilizing this AI, ML in pharmacy, AI data science in pharmacy. So these students are pick up with the higher packages. So we promote them. So everywhere the CSE, computer science engineering is very famous, and everyone want CSE. In every college, if you are going, everyone wants the CSC in AI data science, AI ML, cyber security, like that. How we can introduce this AI ML or AI data science in the pharmacy? I will give one example. When I did my M pharmacy or PhD that times, when I am going for the literature survey, that time chemical index was there. You just go into the library and find out each and everything manually. Then go after that, we are searching it on the internet, what is done in the past. Research means what is done in the past and how we are going to do it apart from that research. So now how we are utilizing AI data science and AML. AI data science, suppose from last 50 years or 100 years, what research done, AI ML give in a fraction of second. What is done in the, suppose example is cognitive, one drug is there, one drug example is taken, AI data science give full history of everything, what is done, what chemical constituents has been evolved from these from these herbal drugs or from these Ayurvedic drugs, everything we are getting, every structure, everything. Now it becomes very easy for you, very easy. All the data is ready and now you have to find out that this has not been done. These are the modifications. In this paper, this modification has been done. Because of this moiety, moiety, because of this moiety, this is the action. So it becomes very easy by using this AI data science. You get everything from that. So how we can introduce this in our engineering also? From these years, I allow all the engineering colleges to apply this AI data science with all subjects, not only for the CSE. In previous last 2 years, we are allow them only with the CSE. CSE is a computer science engineering. I am pharmacy person, but now I am aware of all the subjects of the engineering, everything about the engineering and management. So from these years, we allow them to apply this AIML with all the branches. Can you imagine? This AIML is not useful for civil or electrical or mechanical. It is applicable everywhere. AI data science is applicable to everywhere. So we also allow them to for this. Even we ask the teachers to get the knowledge of this AI data science 18 credits, and you can teach to the students. So in the same way, if the pharmacy council, I have given the one concept also. So when the president, we talk about the syllabus of the pharmacy that time, I told him in the new education policy, sir also emphasis on this new education policy, how this your syllabus is converted, there should not be any diploma, there is no degree or there is no PG. One course is like 6 years, which is I will propose. 6 years. If it is like a multiple entry, multiple exit. If you exit after the 2 years, you will get the diploma. If you don't want to study further, if you want to continue, if you continue for the 4 years, you will get the degree. And again, you continue for the 2 years or 1 year, what is the span is given, you get the M pharmacy. So there is no classes for diploma or degree or PG like that. It is what you wish. If you continue for the 2 years, getting the diploma 4 years like that. So Nandila sir, this we propose this type of the in NEP. What is given in the NEP? Then this, as our Prime Minister appreciates all the pharmacists. This is a very good from the office of the Prime Ministers, and they appreciate that the pharmacists doing lot of things. In the pandemic, what you learn from the pandemic, when first phase was there, everyone is searching for the mask, PPE kit, vaccines, each and everything. But so many people are died because of unavailability of these facilities in India. You know that time mask, the price of mask is 250 rupees. All of you knows, in first time, we are not getting the oxygen. We are not getting the PPE kit. So many doctors are died because of that. But after this is the opportunity which get by our country. Now we are the exporter of all these things. We have all kind of these masks in a very cheap rate. Oxygen, vaccination. India is the first country to vaccinate the world. That's why our pharmacist played a great role in pandemic. That's why our Prime Minister says India is now pharmacy of the world. About 40% of the generic drugs which is used in the USA, it is from the India. We are the exporter, second exporter. We have the export quality of drugs. Vaccination, everyone looking after India for these vaccines. All countries in the world, they are not approaching to the multinational company, but they approach to the Indian companies. Why? They believe on the product of the India. Now it becomes the pharmacy of India, pharmacy of the world. For this conference, many stalwarts are there. I have gone through the literature or leaflets. I found that very good stalwarts, academicians are there who will deliberate the lectures, or as a research person for these programs. You will definitely get benefited from their knowledge. In another way, we have added regional languages, which is most appreciated by the prime ministers, then President of India, Vice President of India. In my regime, we have started the engineering in regional languages. Engineering in regional languages, and it is started first time 19 institutions started the engineering in the regional language. Means what are the language? 22 regional languages are there, and we make a software of the Anuvadini, which convert your English textbook into the 14 languages immediately. Fraction of second is taken, and all transformation which is from the English to convert into the regional languages, we have corrected all these things. There is no problems in converting, because after making a dictionaries of a lot of words, 10 lakhs words, 20 lakhs words, there is no change. It comes absolutely correct. Absolutely, it is like a English. When we are going through, it is in case of Marathi, Telugu, Tamil, like that. So 14 languages. We prepare the books. Initially they say how can these engineers becomes by studying in the Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Hindi, Marathi. We say no, we can do it. So we take care of all that, and we send the one letter to the all universities. After all these wordings which is used in the engineering is common. Nothing else. It is a worldwide. All wordings are same. It is not in Telugu, it is like this word is for machine or instrument is calling like that. No, it is a worldwide. So what wordings are utilizing in this, it is the same. So we did a lot of things in AICT, and we prefer the same thing would be done in the pharmacy profession. We have the stalwarts. Nandela sir is a very stalwart in the pharmacy field. We can utilize their knowledge for the development of the pharmacy profession. From this platform, I request Pharmacy Council of India also. They have to take the help of these stalwarts from the academic and also for the syllabus. What is the need of today's? What is the demand in the market? So that this syllabus will be reforms. Every 2 years or 3 years, there is a need of reforming this syllabus. What is the need? It depends. Patents, again, one thing is patent. When I was 10 years back, I was a director of technology in Nagpur University. That times I have arranged patent aware program for all the teachers in the university for 2 days workshop, and all stalwarts from India. From Delhi, 5 persons from the Delhi, and all over India, they all experts from the patents. They came to the Nagpur and arranged this program. 2 times I have arranged. Now AICT started the Kapila program, where to protect our intellectual property, we are promoting 2 researcher and giving finance to them and financing them. And on one letter of ours, on one letter which is wrote to the patent office by the AICT to reduce the fees for the applications. So they reduced from 13,000 to 1,600. So this is the step taken by the AICT. So 80% of the fees reduced by the patent office is because of the one letter from the AICT to reduce and promote the patents to apply for the patent and protect the intellectual property of our scientists. So it is a big step taken by our AICT. Kapila scheme is there. So when development goes, it is step by step we are doing in favor of the teachers and students and the country. So this today's conference is a platform for learning. I wish all the best for the success of these programs and give one applause to the organizer who organized this conference and all to the secretaries of the society. And I'm mostly, the last line is that I'm humbly, I also told sir that I am overwhelmed by the welcome from your side, sir. And I told sir, there must be a holistic education. Education is not like education. It must be a holistic education. There must be a universal value, UHV. We have added, last year we have added the universal human value in our syllabus. I make this compulsory for all of the students. Then Indian knowledge system, we have a lot of knowledge. So we have again added the Indian knowledge system. About 22 IITs and IITians taken this project of IKS from the AICT because there is a vast knowledge of Indian knowledge, tradition knowledge. If you go through the Ayurveda, this which is nothing but a pharmacognosy, all is given there. Patent is taken by the USA for neem, haldi. What is this? Thousands of years we are working on that. We know the activity of names. Everyone knows about the haldi, everyone knows about the, and now the patent is taken by the USA. Whether it is, a lot of work has been done. Bhasma, all of you knows Bhasma, gold bhasma, silver, mercury. So these 79 drugs are sent back from the USA. I think it is 20 years back. So these on the basis of they are not complying the limit of this mercury or metal, heavy metals limit. So I wrote one letter on that, or one article was published that these are the guidelines which is applicable to the water in USA. This is not to the India. How this bhasma is prepared? By burning your metal, gold, silver, mercury. It is converted into the oxide form. And then when it is converted into oxide form, these are having the nutritious value. So gold is converted into gold oxide. So nutritious value is there. So from thousands of years we are preparing these bhasmas. So in a one day we are saying that this is not applicable, this guideline is 1 ppm, 2 ppm, it will not, this should not happen. We have the experience of thousands of years. We did it already. I had one project from Government of India, 5 crores I got for natural products. And I developed the RUSA center in my institution. I purchased this LCMS and GCMS, which is not available in the university that time. Preparative HPLC was with me, XRD with me. So all these instruments we purchased, LCMS and GCMS, you know, all of you, what is the importance of that. So my student working there, and they are saying how it works. Otherwise, every year we are sending the sample to the IICT Hyderabad, Bangalore for analyzing the sample to get the content on that. But in our lab, we set up all these things. In you know, sir, pharmacology. So I fought for that and get the 5 crores fund from the central government, RUSA Center for Bioactive Compounds. We were working on the anti-cancer drugs, and so many of my students are working on that to find out these bioactive compounds from the herbs. So we are working there. So a lot of things we did in our institutes. After getting that, I collaborate with the Portsmouth University, where I am a visiting professor at London. We collaborate there and we working a lot of things there. Something we publish, but we've gone for the patents for that also. So whenever you want, there is no limit. Sky is the limit. And all of you having the fantastic ideas, and we have to convert your ideas into the reality, nothing else. You come with the ideas. We always ask to the students, sir, you come with the ideas, because today's generation is very smart. As sir told that one small kids, they are using mobile very smartly than me also. My kid is also utilizing mobile than me. So I don't understand that how they are efficient. Small kids, 1 or 2 or 3 years, they are playing game on that. I don't understand. We don't. When I want to try to play, but I am unable to play this game. But they are playing very fast. So that happens. This is you are having fantastic ideas, and we welcome your ideas, which is converted into the reality. Because as I have given the example of this patent, previously, I will just give you one example and I will finish that. Previously, our number is at 87 or 88 position in converting this technology, this research into technology. 86th or 87th condition. But publishing papers, we are at the 6th position worldwide. Means, what is, before clapping, I will tell you the reason. We are always behind the publishing papers. If I want to be a PhD, so I have to publish 2 papers. If anyone M.Pharm, I have to publish 1 paper. So we are behind the publishing this, but not converting your research into the technology. So we are at the 87. But when Aicet taken the initiative for the innovation and this patenting, now this position come to the 40s. So 50, we cross this 40 position within 2 or 3 years. And this year also, we are going to add more 50,000 patents. We are giving opportunity to everyone. You apply, we'll give funding there. So 50,000 patents is a target again. So these are the some of the initiatives taken by the Aicet. This is the program which is given by the Aicet for the well-being of the students, well-being of the teacher, for upgradation of the knowledge of the students and teacher faculty. So once again, I thanks to the organizer for calling me for these programs. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your elaborate speech regarding the research and the facilities that are going to provide by the central government and various stages. So initially, I took very less time to introduce our guests because their profile speaks what they are. So we have given the opportunity to our faculty to introduce our guests. You might be knowing why these people are called as legends. Keeping legend before their names, it is not a matter. Anybody will be the legend. But the profile, have you heard the profiles of the chief guest and guest of honor today? So, are they legends? Antana, inka unda? So one thing I want to say is, both are down to earth, both have kind heart, both are friendly, they won't have barriers. So because Ramarao sir is always busy in developing his institution and making his remark everywhere, in every aspect, where the institution speaks, the success of institution speaks, the hard work of the principal. So he is the role model for many principals. So you should learn something by seeing such a wonderful personalities over here. And coming to Kakde sir, actually I have a similarity between Ramarao sir and Kakde sir. I don't know them personally. I had the phone conversation with Ramarao sir for years. Before we meet, we had a meeting at Piper. So that is the first time personally I met Ramarao sir. Without knowing me personally, he helped and he suggested in each and every aspect when I was in contact with Ramarao sir during my tenure as principal of this institution in my initial days. That is because of the friendship between Srinivas sir and Ramarao sir. Ramarao sir accepted me and he helped me a lot. So maybe it's the time to tell many thanks to him, because one should have the gratitude. Without gratitude, no one on earth will survive. So I always have that gratitude towards Ramarao sir. So this opportunity God have given to me to say thanks for his kind support and kind heart towards my professional growth till now. So I'm very thankful to Ramarao sir. Whatever I ask, he used to help, what extent he can help. So God have given me this opportunity to thank Ramarao sir on behalf of myself during this conference. Next, come to Kakde sir. So everyone will have a doubt why Narendra sir picked Kakde sir as chief guest. Not his position made him the chief guest. His kind heart and his support and his commitment towards the pharmacy graduates made me to show my gratitude towards him. I was in Ayyappa Diksha in the month of October or November. So I took my Diksha and I'm going to Shabarimala. That is the last day for submission of PG set scholarship application by the students. Because of our state government issues, the last date was extended, whereas the other states have already made the admissions, and all the students of other states have applied for scholarship to get the GPAT scholarship from Aicet. So I got his number while he was campaigning for his candidature as a president of APTI. So I saved his number, and I have seen his commitment in Apticon Mysore. On the stage, he promised that I am here to help each and every professional of pharmacy. So I immediately got in my mind, and I messaged him, sir, this is the situation. So few of our students who got admission in GPAT in Andhra are unable to submit their applications due to various technical issues. So please kindly help us in this regard. I just texted the message. Immediately I got phone call from Kakde sir, and he responded like anything. As he said, no, he is busy in replying WhatsApp messages and all. So we are fortunate. Sir was habituated to respond immediately. We should thank the technology, because I was in Guntur and I'm able to catch my train. After that, I don't know where I'll able to talk to him. So because of the WhatsApp, I could able to message him. When I was returning from Sabaramalai, so I got the notice from my friend or office people. They have forwarded me the circular. Aicet was extended 1 month for submission of GPAT applications. So I tried to extend only for my institution, but sir have given the complete extension up to 1 month. So we are grateful for the efforts what you are doing, sir. So having the profile, rich profile or designations in profession is not a matter. How they respond, how they behave, how they keep their mark in their work is the matter. So we have such a stalwarts here, and we are grateful and grateful and grateful for these legendary personalities. So you are all blessed to have such a wonderful personalities. I'm here in this profession or in the pharma field to meet such a wonderful personalities. I took 2 decades, but you got only 2 years to see such a personalities, and we are very thankful to you, sir. So next, coming to the time is we are running. So to felicitate our guests, I request, there are 2 more guests here. Venanna, because of him, I am the secretary of APTI. Reasons may be anything. So I am always grateful to you, Anna. అది ఉంటుంది నా మనసులో ఉంటుంది. సో అది చెప్పొచ్చు చెప్పలేకపోవచ్చు సందర్భాలు. చెప్తున్నాను కదా, మనిషికి సాయాన్ని ఎవడో మర్చిపోకూడదు, సపోర్ట్ని ఎవరు. మేబీ I did a wrong thing to him, but that is different. So I am thankful to you, Anna. Next, Dakshinamurti garu. Today is his birthday. I request all of you to wish him a happy birthday. So actually, he want to spend his birthday with his family, but he gave his birthday one day of his year to us. So because of Kakade sir, we are thankful to you, Dakshinamurti Anna, for being here. So I request our secretary correspondent Dr. NVV Jaganmohan Reddy garu and our dean Dr. Srinivas garu to felicitate our guests. And so one more speaker is there who is going to take the session, scientific session in the afternoon, Dr. Sandeep sir, who is from Chebro Lanmaya Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. So that is also one of the pioneer institution in Andhra Pradesh. So we are thankful to Vidyadhara sir for accepting our invitation and deputing Dr. Sandeep sir for this conference. So I request Dean sir, Dr. Srinivas garu, చెప్తున్నాను కదా, he is the backbone. Because of him, we had this conference. So we are all thankful to Dr. K. Srinivas garu in this regard. And I request Dr. K. Srinivas garu and Dr. Jaganmohan Reddy garu to felicitate our guests today. So I request the faculty members, Venanna and Dakshinamurti sir, to join with us.
Hello. I think after remark of principal sir, I want to say one line. I don't think that it is a bad habit or a good habit. I don't know him. When he scrap me on WhatsApp or call me, I don't know. Even in my mobile, it is continuously going on. I am just replying and I am checking mail continuously for 24 by 7. My mail is continuously, I am checking. Every day 300 or 400 mails I got. I check every mail I check and reply them. And if I found they are in trouble, so immediately I call them. You did these wrong things, you did these right things. Immediately I called them. So they are very surprised that I got the call from advisor. So and sort out the problems. So this is I don't know that this is a bad habit or a good habit. So without knowing anyone, I don't know anyone. If call comes or mail comes, I am immediately replying them. Because why they mail me or why they call me? Because they are in trouble. So my passion is to sort out the problems of everyone. They should not get suffer. So you also make this habit in your habits. Many of them come. As I told you, one example is the Dakshinamurti is also. I know him, but all which I don't know, I will help everyone who comes in my contact, who comes on my phone. So because why they are calling? Because they are in problem. They are in problem, and I have to give the support to them. That's why. So I don't think this is a good or bad habit. You decide, and you also make it a good or bad habit in your culture like that. Okay, thank you.
Let's go for lunch. The session will start after 45 minutes. Thank you.
I welcome Dean sir to present pain receptor in various physiological processes. I welcome you sir to present your lecture.
So welcome to the scientific session of this particular seminar or conference. Pain. This is the main concept for this GOC, conducting of conference sponsored by Aicet. Pain receptors in various physiological process leads to develop to treat a wide range of conditions. The idea behind this is in order to avoid the opioid analgesics which are used normally for the for killing of the painkillers. In order to avoid the side effects created by the opioid analgesics such as respiratory disorders and your tolerance and as well as the addiction. So in order to avoid this, so there is a work on this particular two scientists worked in USA. They're finding out some natural products which are influencing the same, they worked on the pungent principles. They are very much useful in treating the diseases like arthritis and other forms of chronic and subacute diseases. First slide, please. This is the basic idea, our ability to see, because these are different concepts. Heat, cold, and touch is essential for survival and underpin and interaction with the world around us. In daily life, we can see the sensation of granted, but how nerve impulses initiated so that temperature and pressure can be pursued. This is the feeling of everyone, every concept. The mechanism underlying our senses are triggered our curiosity for 1,000 years. For example, how light is detected by eyes and how sound waves affect our inner eyes, how chemicals walking on the barefoot to get the pain, and walking on a grass you can get a pain, impressing on the moment that the adoption constantly changing our surroundings. In order to adapt with the atmosphere and the way you have been experienced with the different conditions, the pain which is developed, how it can be treated. Next slide, please. Apart from the providing conscious awareness about our body and surroundings, some somatosensory system is also essential for tasks and perform effortlessly without much thought. Example, when drinking a water, how much of energy is required to lift the flask as per the weight, size, texture, and temperature. And accordingly, you can follow the guidelines. And asking of walking requires continuously, you're walking for something, you are also continuously full of sensory information to coordinate and correct the limb movements and maintain the base. All these concepts are based on the capsaicin, which is nothing but highly selective potent drug, which is a monomonal exogenous endogonist, which has been treated along with the genes, and they will be used for the treatment of different diseases, and they also leads to the discovery of many novel class of sensors that respond to mechanical stimuli in the skins and internal organs. And these breakout of all these active principles, the pungent principles obtained from peppermint and as well as capsicum, leads our scientists to work on this and to develop the painkillers to replace the opioid analgesics. Next slide, please. These are the basic principles: threading, connecting different parts of the skin with the brain, and it is foot touching. An open flame will send a mechanical signal to the brain. Different parts of sensory fibers that react with distinct stimuli, for example, in response to pain and non-pain touch, it has been demonstrated nerve cells heavily specialized for detecting and transferring different types of stimuli, allowing the particular concept of receptors, and they will be develop the stimulus, and which is having the capacity to coordinate with the genes and to cure the particular painful area, or understanding how this nervous system senses how the temperature and mechanical stimuli converted into electrical impulse. The main principle of this is they require some temperature, and temperature must be at more than 43 degrees centigrade, pH must be 6. Then the condition in the body is sufficient to search for a gene to coordinate with the pungent principles. Next slide, please. This is the way we are keeping the eye nearby flame, how the nerve pain senses will be from the foot to the brain cells. That is the example of this. Next slide, please. This is the scientific validation, how they have been identified. The possibility of major advances by analyzing the chemical compound capsaicin, which is nothing but a oleoresin compound obtained from capsicum annum, causes a burning sensation will feel when come in contact with the chili pepper. Capsaicin already known activate the nerve cells, causing the pain sensation, but how this chemically exerted this function to unresolved problem. So scientists have identified a DNA fragments which is suitable to activate the particular senses created by the pepsin. They identified one receptor, that is TRPA, transient receptor potential group of compound, which is a protein based compound. This is cationic resources, which is been taken by the senses created by the what you call that capsaicin that forms that leads to the treatment of a disease, particularly arthritis. The discovery of the transient transient receptor potential, which is calcium cation, which is a major breakthrough, which requires for the adaptation of chemical substances. Even though it is may not be capsaicin, menthol also been mixed with the transient receptor potential cation, which is known as TRPS-M8, which is been the menthol, which creates the senses, which is been accepted by the gene created by the TRPM8. Next slide, please. So these are the different temperature conditions, and when this temperature is maintained, automatically that will TRPA, it will close, then it will be open to our sensor organs, and automatically it leads to the treatment of activated pain in the body when it is been paining sincerely. So that is a capsaicin example, which creates sensory nerves and taken by coded DNA fragments and formation of one gene TRPI1, which is a group of genetic material which is been coinciding with the accepting your senses from the creating of the capsaicin. Next slide, please. Discovery of channels. These are the main channels which has been developed to create, allowed us to understand how heat, cold and mechanical forces can initiate the nerve impulses that allow us to perceive adapt the world around us. Particularly TRP, which has been considered as a main channel, centers for ability to perceive the temperature, and as well as PGO2 channels endorse the use of touch and ability, these mechanical sensors which are able to feel the position and movement of the body. These channels contribute numerously additional physiological functions depending on the sensing temperature, mechanical stimuli. The continuous research has been going on and finding the suitable chemical substances may be obtained from different sources, like your allicin, which is obtained from Helium SIPA, and as well as some volatile principle containing drugs, your lemongrass oil or other volatile containing principles, also searching for the channels to contribute their accommodation to for the sensory organs to cure the particularly different diseases conditions including chronic pains. Another somatic sensation release the pain induced by the harmful stimuli that activates number of polymodal nerve fibers and responds to the strong mechanical force, painful heat. These receptors transmit information on potentially harmful changes on human environment. When touching a hot stove, holding a hand in ice water, and accordingly pain receptors essential protective mechanism that prevents the tissue damage through reflex reaction. When you touch this thing, automatically you will feel hunger. When you keep it in ice water, automatically the pain relieves. Regarding this, we have some concept of pain sensation, somatic pain sensation in this regard. Next slide, please. So these are the TRP1 and PEGO. These are the receptors which are been accepting core body temperature, inflammatory pain, neuropathic pain, visceral pain, and as well protective pain. Whereas PGO2, which is the touch proprioception, mechanical pain, urination pain, respiration, blood pressure, and skeletal model. These are the two receptors which has been mixed with finding out a genetical material to coordinate with the pungent principles to cure. They plays an important role in curing the diseases. Seminal discoveries have explained how heat, cold, and touch can initiate the signals in our numerous nervous system. The identified channels important for many physiological process and disease conditions. Next slide, please. So discovery of these ion channels, particularly these are calcium ion channels, calcium and sodium channels which have been identified to accommodate the sensory stimuli or sensory stimuli created by the capsaicin, other compounds which are been find out. Finally, the isolated gene which is been accepting the stimuli created by the active pungent principles by the separate transient receptor potential cations. So this particular scientist Julius continually functioning, characterizing on the TRPI receptors, which are otherwise known as vanilloid receptor. By atopic expression, the cells found that capsaicin evoked electrophysical properties resembling those of channels. The particular sensors which has been developed by using the capsaicin converted into electrical channels, and it will be useful for the treatment of the diseases. Next one, please. The piezoprotein receptors represent entirely new class of vertebrate mechanocytic channels without any resemblance to previously known channel families. Their largest transmembrane ion channel submits the identified data composed of 2,500 amino acids, display the unique 38 transmembranes helix topology. So this is the group of compounds which have been accommodating the particularly mechanosensitive channels, which have been accommodating the sensors which is being created by the natural sources of drugs. Plays an important role, tensor mechanism forces in endothelial cells, red blood cells, osteoblasts in mice. These are working mostly fruitful in the working on the animals like mice, and they have been giving a good result of treating these particular natural products dealing with the genetic material of piezo1, and which helps to treat some diseases, many diseases in the human body. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. This is the sensation of warmth. The detection of changes in the skin temperature is very precise. Will change warmth detected in the perpetual threshold around 1 degree centigrade. Similarly, humans might detect the subtle change of temperature in the warm range. So whatever changes it occurs during the winter change to summer to higher summer levels. These are channels have been working because the people are thinking by taking a capsicum you'll get the inflammation. But the same capsicum, even though it is inflammation, it is been mixed while it is been consumed. It mix up with the genes, and it helps to cure the subacute pains and pains in several cases. And the group of scientists worked on the many genes which are been working with many genes which are helpful to accommodate the pungent principles for making making them to work against many diseases in the body. Next, please. The human genetics and temperature sensing TRP channels. TRP chemopathies in humans among the temperature TRP channels, and autosomal dominant belonging to family epidosic pain syndrome 1 caused by the pain mutation. These are the mutanic constants because these are the derivatives of natural products which have been developed, and accordingly has been given injection mode also, parental mode also. They will be mixed with the blood, and they got some mutational changes takes place, and they are tie up with the genetic material, and they will be work on neuropathic pain. And like functional mutations also been used particularly for the those are having the less anemic patients, hemolytic anemia, dehydrated hereditary somatosis, the disease obtained from the lack of sufficient iron in the human body. The semi characterized by the microcysts in presence of stomatitis. So which has been dehydration defect is cellular cation patients have to be identified by the pseudo hypokalemia. And this particular the natural residues obtained from the active principles, some natural sources can be mixed up with these channels and make the product will be useful for different diseases. Next, please. So these are the different diseases normally found in the so far available in the market. Atrial burrow reflex, which continuously maintains the blood pressure, relies on both piezo and piezo 1, piezo 2 present in the vagus and the gasophageal sensory neuron archons. So these are been obtained by atrial burrow reflex, which continuously monitors. So after taking the particular compound which is working against the antihypertensive drugs not obtained naturally, that can be taken into consideration. These compounds can be taken, and the atrial burrow reflex, which continuously monitors, maintains the blood pressure, relies on these two the genetic materials mixed up and cure the diseases of gasophageal and sensory. And piezo 2 particularly useful for the treatment of gastrointestinal tract. And PZ2 and studies on the genetic mutations, these two channels provide significant insights to the roles of these channels, reducing by maintaining the temperature, pain, touch, and